Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, it's early morning start for us, up at 5, and we're clearing the decks to get back to work. So we had our little vacation, came back to our little storm in a teacup, and now we're moving on. So we're going to get back to having fun with people who are grateful for what we do or appreciate what we do, right? We're not crusading knights in shining armor. We're just two people trying to help. So various people describe what we do in various ways. One guy says, this crazy Brit butting his way into a community that don't want him. Well, maybe that's true, and maybe some people won't want us, and they've made it clear, and now we're moving on. So we're going to get back to having fun, living our own life a little more instead of carrying bottles of gas up and down rocky roads for people who don't appreciate it. And we're going to go in today to the internet cafe, and which is our burden at the moment until we finally get some help through that's in the mail from Norway that's coming in to help us with the signal, so that we won't have to go in every day to the internet cafe, which is, as I say, that's our cross to bear at the moment. So we're going in today and we're going to try to work out all of the names of the people who have donated. One thing is very clear: no one thinks that any money should be passed on that was originally intended for surgery. No surgery, no money. So if it is that you are a donor to Nisa and her surgery, you should know this. We have spent a great deal of money on 3 different trips over several days, 4, 5, 6 days, going to Cebu. Now what that involves is going down to the port, getting on a ferry, spending 2 or 2.5 hours on a ferry, taxis to the hospital, places to stay, expenses. All of those expenses amount up very, very quickly. Okay, so all of that has been paid out. Plus, there's the no small consideration of the house that we built. The reason that we did that was because we felt that we were going to be fairly safe on paying the final bill for the surgery. So we spent the money on making a house that she would be able, Nisa would be able to survive comfortably in when she came back from her surgery. That was the idea. And in order to make that comfortable, we made her a toilet, built a septic tank, did a lot of expensive stuff like putting an electric pump into a distant well, pumping the water all the way up and down the hill so that she has running water in her bathroom, and in her kitchen. So we've done all of that. We're not telling you this now so that we can say, look what we did. And as one guy said, holding it over her head. Well, we're not holding anything over anybody's head. We're simply saying what has to be said. Now, on the subject of her final decision, how we forced her to make a decision about her life. We didn't force anybody to do anything. Over a period of quite a few weeks, we've been bringing that girl along with her health by giving her the medication that she needs and helping her to have a nice place to live and all the various things that you guys in the West take for granted. A bed to sleep in, clean sheets, a comfortable mattress, all of those things which nobody ever thinks about those. If you said to someone, do you have a bed? They say, well, of course I have a bed. What are you, crazy? Well, She didn't have a bed when we arrived, and now she has. So we're very, very pleased that she has what she has. And we can walk away now feeling that we've done the right thing. Are we butting in? Am I crazy? Well, I'm a Brit. Am I crazy? I like to think that I'm not. I have my crazy moments, don't I? Like sometimes I go around trying to help people who don't want to be helped. Well, I'm learning lessons, but here's the one thing that I want to say for this video. We're not giving up. This is just one disappointment. We've had disappointments before that we don't tell about. We have had this before, okay, and we've weathered the storm. We found that our mission is to help, and we're going to do that. Are we butting in? Well, ask those children that are now sleeping in a dry bedroom. Is that crazy Brit butting into your life? Well, perhaps I am, and perhaps Beth is not very nice. Perhaps going to Cebu and taking this woman and taking care of her all of the way, nursemaiding her all the way, maybe that wasn't very nice. In that case, I think I'm going to have to look up the dictionary and find out what nice really means. So, Beth is still trying to help Nisa. She is still trying to get her, as of even of yesterday, to get her the medication that she needs, which she admitted she has made her actually feel better. So, no doubt, there is a lot of pressure, both religious, both family, both financial, whatever. All of those pressures are there. They're on me, they're on you, wherever you are. And part of life and part of being a human being, part of being a member of society is that we have to face these pressures. We all have gas bills and power bills, and we have to deal with those things. This is not a child that we're talking about in this particular case. She's a grown woman of something like, 25 or 26, mid-20s. We are moving on. We're going, as I said, to work out the names of all who donated, and then we're going to say if your name is not announced and you were not if you didn't have a code name or you were anonymous or something, do get in touch so that we can tell you what is happening. Okay, so we spent a great deal of money and we have a certain amount left. Most of the people that have donated have already been in touch and said, please use the money that is left, that is part of whatever donation I made, and go on to the next project. Don't give up. Well, we're not giving up, okay? We're just moving on. And we'll start having fun again. Maybe make some of those funny conversations between Beth and I, in which I try to understand her. And we hope that you'll continue watching. And we hope as well that if you're an invisible subscriber, get in touch. It helps. Just say hello. In this particular case, I always rant on about people who just say hi. Well, say you're a subscriber and say you're watching. And whoever writes to me, I may take a little time to get back, but I will respond personally, and that's a promise. Just be a little patient. Okay, so we're going on to Taliban now, to the internet cafe. Got a few things to do. Got to wash behind my ears. Stuff like that, important stuff. And we'll be in touch. Bye for now. Foreigner in the Philippines.